Yeah, Brian, Denise, as you might be able to hear, we've traded all those traffic sounds for construction sounds instead. It's going to be out for the entire weekend. And if you can look over my shoulder, a sight we haven't seen in quite some time, a nearly empty I-15 that NDOT says took years to plan. And even though it's just for over 2 days, drivers could feel it throughout the valley. It's here.
If you're watching this now, make sure your friends, family, and coworkers are all aware too.
Both sides of the 15 closed until 5 a.m. Monday. The concern, this bridge, built back in the 60s, that the Nevada Department of Transportation is tearing down.
We are tearing down the north half of the Tropicana Avenue bridge, the lanes that are currently the westbound lanes. All of that traffic is being pushed onto the south side of the bridge. The capacity will be significantly reduced, almost 50%.
A project to raise the bridge, as federal height requirements have changed and large trucks continuously hit it. This is what it'll look like when it reopens. A diverging diamond that briefly reroutes traffic to the opposite side of the road for direct access to freeway on-ramps.
Believe it or not, a much more efficient way of moving vehicles through here. With the reduced lanes, we thought that was pretty important.
Lynette Russell is a project manager who says planning began 7 years ago for just over 2 days.
Sometimes you can have freeway traffic down below, but in this case, we're taking down the overpass, a portion of it, and that will mean we'll have falling pieces of concrete and rebar, and this is really a safety measure. We don't want people to get hit with any of our falling debris and keep them out of the area. So we're protecting them while we do necessary infrastructure improvements.
I asked these officials how many minutes or hours could we be expected to get tacked on to our drive this weekend. They say they didn't know the answer to that. So instead I asked them, could it look potentially similar to what we saw over the Christmas holiday, a 12-mile backup on the I-15? They say that could possibly be the case. For now, reporting live over the I-15 at Tropicana, Ryan Matthew, 8 News Now.